Name is?
Kelly Vass.
Kelly Vass, all right. Oh, good job. Now, what was on your mind going into this game?
Well, I was personally nervous. It was my first game coming in as a rookie, and we knew that we had to take care of business, and that Holland College was coming out with all they had, and so were we. And we were hoping to have the end result with a win.
Okay. How do you feel about your team's performance in the first quarter?
We came out really hard in the first quarter, and we were doing things very well, and we shot the ball well, and they came out hard too, defending us, and we seemed to get by that.
Now, what do you think was the determining factor in how the game turned out?
Well, we all came to play, and every player on the floor played really hard when we came out, and we knew that if we tired them out, then eventually we'd be able to pull through.
All right. How do you feel about your next matchup?
It's going to be a tough one. Both teams are going to come playing extremely hard, and we know that we have to work hard on the little things to make the big things turn out.
They hung around there in the first half for a little while there. What helped you guys to really pull away, because it was like a 26-3 run in the third quarter that really put it away for them, for you guys. How did you guys were you able to do that?
Well, we played hard defensively, and we wanted to get stops off the ball, so then we knew that we would be able to score at the other end.
Your mind going into this game?
You're playing the home team on their home court. They had a great win yesterday. They've, Lindy's, first female conference player. Ricky's given us headaches every time we played her. So we just came in and said, let's just focus on ourselves and get ready to go hard, and just come out and play as best as you can, and let the results be what they may.
All right. How did you feel about your team's performance in the first quarter? Where it was?
To be honest with you, I was surprised. We've got a young group, and you're kind of waiting to get back through some of those rookie moments. But I was really surprised when we came out scoring the ball as well as we did early. Usually the first quarter is our worst quarter. So when we came out and got a big lead, I was happy with it, but I was kind of waiting for the lull to come at the same time, which happened in the second quarter. But they came out and they really moved the ball well, attacked the rim really well.
All right. What would you say would be the determining factor in how the game turned out?
Our defense. It's always our defense. We get a lot of credit for our offensive side, but we right now, the numbers say that we had the best defense in the country this year, and we really hang our hat at that at the end of the day. And that was our whole halftime talk, was they had 25 points, and that's not acceptable. We want to lock them down, and there were some things we saw that were kind of causing us some concerns. But the defensive end, we think if we can keep teams down to 40 and under, we can muster up 45 to 50. So that's kind of what we do.
All right. Now, how do you feel about your next matchup?
It's going to be an absolute dogfight. We've beaten them 3 times this year, but all games have been very close. They've been up at the half on 2 of those 3 games. We're expecting that they're going to come out and fight, and we're going to come out and do the same thing. And rarely do we ever play them where it's not an absolute dogfight right till the end of the game. So we're just going to come and the same thing. We're going to come out with a ton of energy, and we're going to play hard for 40 minutes.
All right. That's it for me.
Great.
All right. So you're number 11. Your full name is?
Lindy MacDonald.
All right. Now, what was in your mind going into this game?
We knew we played them 3 times already, so we knew how tough they were, but we just wanted to stay positive and work our butts off.
All right. Now, how do you feel about your team's performance in the first quarter?
We did what we said we were going to do. We stayed positive, and we worked really hard, which is what we said we were going to do, so I'm proud of them.
All right. What do you think was the determining factor in how the game turned out?
St. Thomas has always been a very good defensive team. It's hard to get to the front of the rim with them, so they took away everything pretty well.
All right. Now, that's it for those questions. I could ask you the same.
Sure.
Same 3. What was on your mind going into the game?
Well, like Lindy says, we knew we were in tough. They're undefeated team. They've beaten everybody by a lot of points, so we knew that this was going to be a very tough game. And what we wanted to do was we wanted to play hard for every possession for 40 minutes, and we accomplished that. For stretches of time, we played with them, but over 40 minutes when they're 12 deep and we're 8 or 7 deep, they just wore us down, and that was the result.
All right. Now, what do you think was the determining factor?
Well, I just think their depth and their quality of their play. I mean, it's obvious that they're the class of our league. They haven't lost a game. They beat some AOS teams. They're a very, very talented team, and I tip my hat to them because they're a gifted group of kids, and they're playing very, very well. And they don't let up. They're relentless with their defensive pressure. So we can handle it for periods of time, but over the long 40 minutes, it's very difficult for us to keep possession of the ball. They forced us into turnovers, and that's what they do. And they're very, very good at it.
All right. That's it. So,
Thank you.
Thank you.